Look, I already contacted the parents. They're on their way now. Yes, I did speak to the student. Yes, sir. I completely understand that the election is coming up, and I'm aware of what an important matter it is. Let me handle it on my end.
Man, why you standing here by the door like we're prisoners or something?
Boy, go sit down and shut up. Don't say nothing else.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been trying to tell him this whole time.
Excuse me?
Look, Mr. and Mrs. Douglas, I don't appreciate what your son has been doing here at my school. Honestly, we've had this conversation many times before, and since nothing's changed, this may have to be our last conversation. Now, you're here because your son has
We're here because every time my son has a free thought, you want to shut him down.
Wait. What do you mean by our last?
I'm sorry. Please, have a seat.
This is some nice furniture. What is this? Pleather?
No, it's leather. It appears your son has been trying to enforce his views by spreading extreme propaganda to my students, and I don't appreciate it.
So freedom of speech is propaganda?
No, but spreading biased ideas is.
That's the same thing they would have said as we were out there killing ourselves to get everyone, and I mean everyone, to vote.
Well, luckily these days, nobody has to kill themselves. It's all a matter of choice, Mrs. Douglas.
Mr. Jackson, people did die for the right to vote. And my son is only stressing the importance of that.
Yeah, and there is a time and a place for that. But this campus is not it.
Isn't that what school is for? To educate?
And education should be left up to the professionals.
Well, Rosa Parks wasn't a professional when she got millions to stand up.
Yeah, she was just tired from working all day and her feet hurt.
Look, Mr. Jackson, all I want to do is show these kids how important it is to vote. It is not propaganda. It's just a poem.
Well, look, I'm not going to have those extreme ideologies running through
There
my
you go
campus.
using extreme again. Let's talk about extreme. Extreme is when my mother and her brothers crossed that bridge in Selma, only to be beaten for their right to vote. Better yet, Mr. Jackson, was it extreme when W.E.B. Du Bois, Moorfield Story, and Mary Wright Overton decided to start the NAACP? I guess the 19th Amendment. The women's right to vote? Maybe that's too extreme for you.
Yeah, I think that was extreme.
Vote. Wait. What does the poem say anyway?
Nah. Y'all ain't gotta read it. I'll tell them. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men, except black men, before 1870, before Jim Crow's crowned king of the South, before the Voting Rights Act, that all men, not women before 1920, that all men, except Japanese Americans placed in holding in 1946, that all men who were created to choose their own representation, to cast votes without fear, that all men are allowed to speak against tyranny of oppression, that all men are created to exercise their greatness. Silence never speaks volume in a room full of voices. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created to vote.